Hello, every pony. Welcome to Minecraft. That's right, every pony. This is Dricktard, and this is A Brony Playing Minecraft. This isn't just going to be any old Minecraft Let's Play, though. This is going to be Minecraft Let's Play with ponies and mods. Today's mod is going to be Mystcraft. I say today. It's actually going to last a while because we have a series of goals that we need to attend to. So, Mystcraft, more world options. Our seed, well, we'll start off simple. Create new world. Here we go. Let's see what Twilight's got up her both sleeves. Alright, here we are. I should really vet these seeds first. Wow, look at that. A dungeon right away. Way to go, Twilight. No trees in sight? Oh, we'll keep this. That's a dungeon. I mean, look at that. It's a dungeon right there. And, okay, we've seen those happen before, but it's still pretty darn awesome. It's nice to not fall into one. Alright, but let's go look for some... Let's go look for some of these. We need these for... Hey, come here. You damn chicken. I will give you the stare. And it works. I now have a feather. We have a desert and plains. Well, as awesome as it is to start nearby... Oh, hello, reeds. As awesome as it is to start nearby a dungeon and all these other resources, we need a bit of wood. But we are going to need these reeds, so I'm going to go ahead and collect them real quick. Reeds are really important in Mystcraft. So while we're running around here, let's take a quick break to discuss what Mystcraft is. Mystcraft is a Minecraft mod built around the Myst series of books and video games. The Myst universe, Mystverse, I guess, has as its premise this ancient civilization known as the Dunny. And the Dunny have discovered or developed this art of writing books that take them to different worlds. And not in the sappy reading rainbow sort of way, or the fanfic sort of way. In the real, crap, I'm in another world, Star Trek, Doctor Who sort of way. Actually, Doctor Who didn't really go to different worlds that I know of. Anyways, we're gonna do some of that. Well, Minecraft has a means of going to different worlds, so we're gonna take advantage of that in true capitalist fashion. We're gonna start just by getting ourselves a, good old house and all that. Now, we have some goals for this map, and I'll share those with you as soon as we get some sort of decent living arrangement set up. Now, I said this was a brony playing Minecraft, and yes, this is a brony playing Minecraft. Fascinatingly enough, these mods work together. Several of them do. So let's get a couple of those. We'll need some of these to show off real quick. Here we are. I call him Litmus. I'll let you figure out why. The Mine Little Pony mod has gotten quite advanced as well. You can see there, as a unicorn, he doesn't worry about holding things. It's magic! And a cocky, sarcastic smile. Oh yeah, because I'm awesome. But even magical ponies need a crafting table. And even magical ponies need a house. So let's get some tools together real quick. We're going to need us a pick, as always. And I'll go ahead and make a shovel. I like making shovels. And then we'll spend the rest of that on sticks. There we go. I want to keep this around for charcoal. We're going to go ahead and collect some more wood. We'll need these saplings too, and let's not forget that we need to start mining because we're going to need stone tools very shortly. So yes, I could have made an axe. I could have done all that, but no. I'm a unicorn. Unicorns don't use axes. Those are for other ponies. Those are for ponies who don't have magically levitated raw chicken to smack down their wood for them. Those are for smart ponies. Like the... Anyways. pony racism aside, which, interestingly enough, is a concept that hasn't really come up very much, and I wonder what they would do with it. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't come up, because it's not really a subject anyone wants to discuss. But I have seen a really good fanfic, and I can't remember the author now, but it was called Meeting Day, that did deal with the subject in a lighthearted pony sort of way, something that we might actually see the show's actual, something we could actually see in the show. And in that fanfic, the centered around this day where all the ponies changed tribes or races. So all the Pegasi were Earth ponies, and the Earth ponies became unicorns, and unicorns became Pegasi. And I thought that was a really good take on it. But enough about that. We'll come back to that another time. For now, let's get some stone. We need to get some dirt here. We need to get a house together. That's actually one of our goals. It's one of our first goals is to get a house. Not that the goals come in any particular order, but, well, it's still something that needs to be done. So, in typical capitalist fashion, we shall mine away, stripping the landscape of its sheer beauty, because, you know what, we're unicorns, and unicorns would do that if they wanted to. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I'm magically holding that pick. Can't argue with that. Apparently I actually picked some stuff with it. Minecraft needs a little bit of work on the third person, I thought. Alright, that should be enough. We need to get a furnace going so we can get some charcoal. Coal is great, but I love charcoal. It is so much better because it's renewable. You don't have to worry about running out, which is what renewable means. That's kind of silly to say, but there we go. We'll toss in one of those, and just a moment here. So the first goal, like I said, is to build a house. It doesn't matter what building material we use, so long as it's consistent. It should be 2 stories high, or one with a basement. Each floor should be 4 blocks high. Minimum area of 20 square meters. Should have windows in all 4 walls. Must have a bed, crafting table, furnace, and 2 chests. Now that's a lot for one thing, so we'll put that up on signs later, or I'll put a text up on here. Point being that we have to get a house. We also need to get some iron armor, diamond tools, enchanting table, and a brewing stand. These are what I call general goals, because they're going to be in any mod or playthrough that I do. Those are just goals that I consider to be part of Minecraft. It's one of the main things you do. Why iron armor instead of diamond armor? Diamond armor is too damn expensive. Just too damn expensive. And as for diamond tools, the hoe comes last. We'll just say that. The hoe is expendable. So, while we're here, let's make our stone tools real quick. Especially that stone axe, because we need more wood. Nothing says a good building construction like... Actually, you know what? We could just do sandstone, but I already made the stone axe. I don't know. Maybe I'll let you guys vote on that. That sounds like a moderately good idea. Take a vote if you care. Whether I live in stone, or wood, or sandstone. For now, I'm just going to probably build a quick wooden house. It's certainly not going to meet the standards that I just outlined. It's a little too much for the first night, but we can at least get something down. Oh, I don't want to stand on the cactus there, but stand on wood. Tie that up. Ponies can jump. Ponies can jump pretty high, right? Let's look at that. Oh, look at that. Little pony over here. Here's a pony, there's a pony. There's a pony plot. We all know everyone watches for the plot. Except for the people who don't. Way to go. Alright, that should be enough wood for now. It's getting dark. Let's set up this, let's set up our house. Minecraft has dangers that Equestrian never had to deal with. Well, they probably did have to deal with him at some point. But Equestria has much better ways of dealing with it than Minecraft. I do not have a party cannon. And I may be magical, but I can't actually teleport yet. I will figure that one out. Like all good ponies, I must figure out my special abilities, my spells. So just give me some time there. I don't know why. Just give me some time. No big deal. Make some more charcoal. Also no big deal. And let's start setting up a little house. My little cottage, building walls in the wrong spot. I don't know what is going on here. I just want a house. Huh. Didn't expect that. Don't forget to build a door. And we should also have a floor. My little cottage, building has been fun. Today, we show you how to build a house. Here to help us is Pony Stewart. Martha Pony? I'm not sure how that works. You know, they don't have a home improvement pony yet. Ah, that's what we need. More wood. And also a Tim the Toolman Taylor pony. You know what I'm talking about. But seriously, we haven't had one of those yet. Why not? What gives? Surely ponies... And we've seen ponies using tools. It's not that new. There we go. We'll... See? Look at that. Ponies use torches. Not well, because third-person view. But, you know, it happens. And, oh look, just enough for a door! Now, what are we going to do during the night? We're going to come out here and put our door down. And, here we are. We have successfully... Oh, not dark. There! Now we have successfully made our house. We have managed to put this in the wrong spot. Let's move it real quick. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're going to move the whole thing in a day or two anyways. So while we're here, let's quickly reassemble, and then... Oh, that worked out. Okay, good. Quickly reassemble. We have some of the basic things for our goals. Let's go over the rest of the goals real quick. So, as I said before, we had those general goals. To build a house with all those stats that we mentioned. Obtain iron armor, diamond tools, enchanting table, and brewing stand. So far, we have a house of consistent building materials. I will allow the floor to be different. It does not meet the area or, well, anything else, but it does have a furnace and crafting table, so we're getting started. We still need our armor, tools, and all that other stuff, but, here's the biggie. This is a playthrough of Mystcraft. Mystcraft has those linking books I mentioned. Now, what's a linking book? Now, a linking book is a type of book that the Dunny invented, so that lets you go from one world to another world. So, we're going to need to make some of those, because without long, that's what this mod is. That's why we're playing this. Well, it's why we're playing this on this mod. So, here's what the goals are for Mystcraft. For the house, we have to have a writing desk as well. Writing desk is where we're going to sit down and write all of our linking books. We're going to need a separate room or floor for all the books that we get. We're going to need a library, they'll be on stands, etc. And we need to build a portal in the basement. So earlier I said that the house had to have 2 stories or one with a basement. I hate ranches, so that's why I have that. I'm probably going to make it 2 stories anyways, but now we definitely need a basement for our portal. This is not a nether portal, it's actually closer to an end portal in that it's horizontal, but it links us to another world without having to use a book. Now, the other part of the mod is all about the ages. Actually, I shouldn't say the other, that's the entire mod. It's all about these ages. Each age is a world, they're accessible by books, so we need to go visit them. And it's not enough to just go visit and frolic. There's actually got to be purpose to them, and especially if we want to get things like diamond tools and brewing stand and all that, you know, get lots of resources, we're probably going to want to look around a bit, see what we find. So, for the ages, here are the goals. We need to build a regular house in a portal-linked age with a mine attached. So remember I said we need a portal in the basement? The age that that portal links to, once we find a good one, we link it to that portal, We go there, we build a regular house, just like we have here in the main world, so that we'll have essentially, our main home and our summer home. We want to put a mine there, so this has got to be a world that has some good resources for us to, some reason for us to live there. We have to visit at least 5 other ages, and we're going to visit a lot more than that, but at least 5 other ages to get the look and feel for things, and we need to, in those ages, build a small house, and small houses are just one room, 4 blocks high, with a crafting table, furnace, and chest, and a linking book to the overworld. So this house right here is almost a small house. This is 1, 2, 3 blocks high, and 3 blocks is plenty of room for any human or pony. See, 3 blocks. See, I just look at that. I'm hitting my horn. I can't really jump for joy in here because it just doesn't work. See. And what if I wanted to climb on this? And see, that's just, it's not gonna work. So we need 4 stories, 4 blocks high. But this is almost a small house. We're gonna need to back to the ages. We need to write some ages. The Dunny were masters of writing ages, and when we get started on the books, which we can actually start on pretty soon here, we get randomly generated ages, just like the world is currently randomly generated. But later on, we're going to want to start writing them. So, in order to do that, we're going to need that writing desk, and we have 2 goals there. We want to write a balanced age and write an imbalanced age. So one age that is working fine, and one age that will collapse on itself in terror. Now, when it comes to writing, I'll get more into this later, but there are lots of different properties to the ages, and the properties can be grouped in categories, and they're represented by these things called symbols. My point is that we want to learn at least 5 symbols in each category. In other words, we want to learn as much as we can about the different ages, so that when it comes time to writing, we have a good idea about what we can and can't write. Finally, we want to visit a starfisher. And starfishers, they have new blocks for portals, and they have new ages, and they have all sorts of fancy stuff. Starfishers are a thing that is completely new to Minecraft. It's not just a reuse of another feature like the linking books are, but the starfisher is something from the Myst series. It's like the Rift, well, any old Rift. It's a permanent portal to somewhere. In this mod, it brings us right back here. So if we're lucky enough to find a starfisher, that's a good age to be in, because it means we won't get stuck. Although, we can still get lost pretty easy. No one ever said a starfisher would take you back to, your spawn or your home or anything. Nonetheless, they're still interesting, and they're kind of rare, so we want to visit one. And with that rounds up our goals. So we need to build some houses, get tools, and start working on these books. Now, this video should be done pretty shortly here, but before we go, remember I picked up those sugar canes and I was quite excited about it? That's because, except for, well, we'll need a couple to share. Let's do 6, because that way we get those 2 books. Let's go ahead and make our paper, which is sideways. I know exactly what I'm doing. And we'll make our books. We need these books, and we're going to do 2 things with these books. The first thing you can do is you can put a book in a crafting square, doesn't matter where, and you get a linking book. Now, a linking book will bring you back to where you crafted the book. So, if I craft it standing right here, I go to another world, I use the linking book, I'll come back right here. On the other hand, I could craft it over here, or since it doesn't have to be in a thing, I could craft it anywhere, and it'd put me right here facing, a wall. Not fun. But let's go ahead and craft 1 linking book. We can do something about it later. And we need these, absolutely need these to get places, because, well, we'll see in a moment. The other thing we can do is we can put this feather on top, or on the side, or on that diagonal. It's shapeless, so it doesn't matter. But a feather plus a book gives you a descriptive book, and that's the one that has the age in it. See, it says age 50. So if we use that, we're going to go to another world. If we use this, we'll come back to our world. If we go there, go to age 50 without a linking book, we are bugged. We are bugged big time. Unless there's a starfisher, we get trapped. So you've got to bring this linking book. Got that, every pony? hope so. So that wraps it up for episode 1. When we come back, we're going to start building our little house. Maybe we'll get a farm going. Minecraft requires you to eat. Ponies need some hay. Ponies need some wheat. Got an apple, that's good. We gotta plant these sugar canes, and we're gonna go visit age 50. So, until then, let's keep trotting.